At 6, Christmas parties, Downing Street renovations and England's Plan B. The Prime Minister faces yet more accusations. An investigation into government Christmas parties during COVID restrictions last year widens amidst claims there were others. And now, more questions over whether Boris Johnson misled an investigation into how the Downing Street flat refurbishments were paid for.
What we need now is a bit of grit from Number 10. It's no good having these stories dragged out by the media. The government needs to make a clean breast of it, get everything out into the open. Transparency is always the best policy.
We will have all the latest from Westminster, also on the programme tonight. England's Plan B COVID restrictions in the run-up to Christmas. Hospitality businesses fear a collapse in demand at their busiest time of year. The impact of COVID continues. The number of people now waiting for routine treatment in England is now almost 6 million. And there's not much good news from down under either, as England's dismal start in the Ashes continues.
And coming up on the BBC News Channel, new COVID measures mean football fans in England will need to be double jabbed or have a negative test to get into games with a crowd of more than 10,000.
Good evening and welcome to the BBC News at 6. The Prime Minister is facing yet more scrutiny today over claims of other Christmas parties and now fresh questions over whether he misled an investigation into how refurbishments to his Downing Street flat were paid for. The Conservative Party has been fined nearly £18,000 for failing to keep accurate records of a donation. Meanwhile, the investigation by the Cabinet Secretary into a party in Downing Street last December is being widened to look at 2 other gatherings. Labour has called for the Prime Minister to resign if he is found to have misled MPs about the parties. Here's our political editor, Laura Koonsberg, and a warning: her report contains flashing images.